everybody, Lumpified here, and today we are doing another theory because you guys kind of liked the last one. This is a follow-up on my scooping room theory, and I just want to give credit to Joshua Matteo. I think that's his name. But I think it is, but yeah. I want to give him credit for the idea for this theory and for mainly giving me all the ideas to support it. So just thank you for him. I'll have his channel linked in the description. So this is the story of FNaF. In Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, we play as Mike Smith. The real ending is the scooper ending, because as the game states in the "You're Fired" ending in FNaF 1, it says odor. This means that you, Mike, was scooped and Ennard was placed in you. You live in the dying child's house, possibly FNaF 4 house or the minigame house. It could be FNaF 4 house because of the lamp. It can also be the minigame house because of the presence of a television. It is also supported by the fact that Ennard goes into your house by the other ending. The FNaF 4 house in the menu of FNaF 4 looks like the house the vampire show. This is a clue that the FNaF 4 house is the house of William, or William Afton, because the vampire symbolizes them. The baby symbolizes his kids, and the child support symbolizes the animatronics. His solution to the animatronics, Baby is the only animatronic that does not try to kill you because you are her brother. Baby is possessed by your sister, the same as how the crying child, your brother, is possessing Golden Freddy. And that brings a lot of things, because we know we know in FNaF 1 there were a bunch of crying childs, and we didn't really know what it was, and we knew that the animatronics were possessed, but by what? In FNaF 4 we thought that we solved everything, but no, we haven't. Notice how the show is about a vampire, a blood-sucking vampire. That means that Afton is normally sucking the blood from his children, but is stopped because he has sons. He wants to get rid of them. He mentally tortures his first child, the crying child, stuffs him in a Golden Freddy after he gets bitten by Fredbear. Golden Freddy does not exist. He is just a memory of the torture, a figment of his imagination. The crying child possesses the puppet. He lets his second child go and gets stuffed in Baby after being bitten by her. She then gets scooped. Ennard is an animatronic made by the parts that were scooped. The second child is in Ennard. In the show, the wife loves the vampire again and tries to deal with the baby. The wife is his assistant. Notice how the puppet and Ennard are both thin-like skeletons with a mask. They both have one goal: to set the other children free. Now, we know, not really is this confirmed yet, but we can infer that the marionette, or the puppet, wants to set the children free. That's his main goal in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And that's just what the fan base has theorized all this time. And, just basically, he just wants to basically just set them free, to end the torture, and, to basically let them go to heaven, or whatever it is in that game. While they both do succeed, Ennard's solution was to go inside you. The sister and the older brother are reunited. The other child is the puppet. He guides the other animatronics to destroy Afton and be free. Afton knows that these animatronics are possessed, so he destroys them in a minigame and enters the room and becomes Springtrap by basically going in there, and he's scared, so he goes in the Springlock suit to saying like, haha, you can't defeat me now, I'm in the suit, like you, and to basically try to hide or just be like them. But then the Springlocks malfunction and trap him inside, not quite killing him, but putting him into a mental and physical torture. For sister location, he created the scooper. He made these thinking that destroying the animatronics would stop them from being possessed and end his torture, but he was sadly mistaken. The original animatronics weren't free. As seen in the FNaF 3 ending, they could only be free and destroy Afton together. Back to the older brother, he used to bully his younger brother. Since he was the oldest and most mature, he realized what his father has done. He needed to stop him. He went to the FNaF 2 location to look for his brother. He was there in the puppet. He used a fake name after the Springtrap event. He went back to FNaF 2 to check on it. His name was Fritz Smith. He realized that his brother was still not free. So, and by the way, if you couldn't tell, I'm basically just reading off of something. But yeah, so his brother's still not free, and he is so like devastated that this has happened to everybody, to his younger brother, his sister, and everyone like that. He gave up on it, and this time went to the sister location. He died and was merged with Ennard or his sister. Ennard scooped him because she knew it was the only way. The two technicians were hanged, remember? But they didn't use their bodies. They had to use yours, because you are Afton's son. You have access to the house and the locations. You are the closest one to Afton. You can defeat him. He was first put into Toy Chica because of the shape and goes into the scooping room. It is Toy Chica because his sister likes to play with toys and removes Chica's beak. How did you get in Toy Chica? She was scooped. Baby is actually Ennard. Notice how Baby says she's good in pretending. This makes a whole lot of sense. Just like how she plays with the toys or the animatronics. In the scooping room, she also says that Circus Baby has already been here. She said it in the third person, which means that Baby didn't exist. Baby was never had a sentience. Baby basically was just an animatronic. Ennard was posing as Baby, or being good at pretending. So she stopped pretending there, and he successfully retrieved his sister, but did not free her. He now went to FNaF 1 as Mike Schmidt, trying again to free the crying child. He still failed. The puppet was still there. Remember? It's me. It's his brother telling him that it's me. He then was fired because of the odor. Because he has machines and corpses mixed together. He then waited for years until FNaF 3. He lasts that long because he is dead. But he still possesses that body. He then goes and fights Springtrap. All the souls of the dead children are there in that location. Because you see the puppet and the other animatronics, even Mangle was there. So they were together. What was in the end of the show? Oh yeah, the baby set the house on fire. The baby, the kids, they set Fazbear's Fright on fire. They burnt everything, even their cells. Now they were free. And the child support part? The child support is the animatronics. The animatronics supported them, provided them with bodies. They were free, but William Afton wasn't. Notice that in the newspaper after FNaF 3, you can see Springtrap's shadow in the picture. Yes, he is alive. Springtrap is alive, or rather, his soul is alive. William continues to roam the earth forever. Remember the vampire. Keeps sucking blood. Never dies. Afraid of the light. Can be killed by storks and fire. As for Afton, keeps killing children. Never dies. Afraid of the truth. Can be killed by spring locks and fire and his children. And there it goes. The story of FNaF solved. If, of course, you are playing as the older brother, William Jr. is a hero. But that's just a theory given to me by Joshua Matteo. Thanks so much for giving me this theory. And, yeah, just thank you so much. I'll leave your channel in the description. And, yeah. So, what do you guys think of this? Is it a good theory? Yeah. Well, I guess you couldn't be telling me it's a theory because it's not really my theory, but, it's kind of a collab theory. It could be, but, yeah, I guess, just go message him if it's a good theory or not, but, if you guys like the theory, smash that like button in the thumb. You guys really seem to like these. This is Lumpified. Goodbye.